south of the power plant. It's found to contain 1,250 times the legal limit of radioactive iodine-131. The previous day, the seawater contained 103.9 times the limit, meaning radioactive waste is leaking out of the power plant and into the sea. 2 days later, a damaged turbine is found to be spewing contaminated water out of the facility. This has raised radiation levels to around 1,000 millisieverts per hour, which is enough to give someone a fatal dose of radiation within 4 to 5 hours. Workers are warned to stay away from the leak until it can be fixed. On March 31st, Japan's Nuclear and Industrial Safety Agency tests the seawater near the power plant and finds it contains 4,385 times more radiation than the maximum safety levels. The amount of radiation being spread into the ocean and surrounding areas is increasing exponentially. April 1st, the Tokyo Electric Power Company brings an anti-scattering agent that is sprayed into the plant's common spent fuel pool area. This is done to reduce the amount of radioactive particles carried across the landscape by the wind and rain. April 2nd, the main leak is found. A 20-centimeter crack near a water intake pipe in Unit 2 is leaking irradiated water at 1,000 millisieverts per hour into the surrounding environment. The crack must be filled in order to stop the contamination. However, initial attempts to get the leak under control fail. Every minute that the leak is allowed to continue, more and more radiation makes its way into the environment. Samples of seawater now contain 7.5 million times the legal limit of radioactive particles. The water in the landscape around the Daiichi power plant are irradiated to the point that it's no longer safe for residents to return. Japan's chief cabinet secretary informs the population that the people who have been evacuated from the area will not be able to come back to their homes for the foreseeable future. 2 days later, on April 4th, TEPCO dumps 11,500 tons of water with...
We're billionaires, so we know girls. And with excited perks like a word box, FanDuel Casino's Rewards Club makes any day feel like a holiday.
Calling all trillionaires. FanDuel Casino.
At the Cornell Institute for Medical Research, we choose New Jersey because it's a great place to work and it's a great place to live. We work on understanding disease, but also curing disease through drug development and clinical trials. This is such a central state and it's such a rich state in resources for medical research that